Here in Oklahoma, where red dirt stretches under endless blue skies, our state hums to a rhythm all its own. It's a place where music isn't just heard, it's lived.
I moved to Oklahoma City in 1953. I started in my business when I was actually like 18 or 19 years old, promoting shows.
The list of music legends born here in the heartland is nearly endless. Behind every name is a group of unsung contributors who helped shape their success, even if they've remained mostly out of the spotlight.
Our first meeting with Roy Clark, he was as good then as the best show he ever made in his life. He was fantastic. So we hit it off. Not only personally, we became good friends, but we became business manager, agent.
At the time, Jim Halsey was just a young man, now 95 years old, but still working. He shaped the music industry in the heartland and throughout the globe, starting with clients like Roy Clark, Hank Thompson, and Oklahoma native Wanda Jackson.
Wanda Jackson, wow, she was fantastic.
I'm always proud of Wanda Jackson, the very first female to ever have a rock and roll hit anywhere in the world. She's right here from South Oklahoma City, grew up in Oklahoma County. She's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Fast forward more than 60 years. Hundreds of talented singers have been managed by his firm, including Reba, the Oak Ridge Boys, and most recently, Alaskan Maddie. You wonder if it's worth your time. The duo, inspired by Oklahoma stars before them, is now carving their own path, competing on The Voice in 2014, then working with Jim Halsey, and even recently releasing a single.
I like to joke and say that we didn't get to go to college because we went straight to The Voice, but we did go to the college of Jim Halsey, which Jim Halsey is quite literally a living legend. Even Garth Brooks said that his career could have been bigger if he had gotten with Jim Halsey.
June 2nd, Halsey was recognized for his work, receiving the CMA Touring Lifetime Achievement Award.
Well, it's one of the greatest honors I've ever had.
Even as Halsey and other Oklahoma stars reach worldwide popularity, they have realized there is no place like home.
There's just something special about the ground here, and it grows up these artists that are incredible, and a lot of the country artists from Oklahoma just stay so connected to their roots, and they love Oklahoma. I mean, they leave and then they come back.
This place inspires the world.
This is truly the heart of America. Really, it is. If you think about it, sing a song about the heartland. I mean, George Strait wrote it, but it really is the heartland.
Drawing in people with our warmth, grit, and spirit.
I think when you think Oklahoma or this area of the nation, people don't think there's much here, and there's such a rich culture and environment, not only with indigenous culture, but Black Wall Street.
Our Oklahoma spirit that captures the American spirit.
We have so much going here, right smack dab in the middle of the states. And I think that we are kind of the culture code for the rest of the world. Once you look at even cowboy culture or Western music, people see that all over the world and they want to be a part of it. It's just so homey.
It will continue for years to come.
I think that Oklahoma has generated, and it's just over 100 years, so many stars. I can't even begin to imagine now with the resources that are available how many more we can do.
Jordan Ryan, KOCO 5 News.